It's a decent mall. I wouldn't say it's the worst mall in the world. If I know well, I won't call the stadium our football field. And they put in the half airport for part of our town. He was born here. Whoa! What is up, my Fork Nuggets? A while back somebody commented on my tour of Norfolk video and asked me to tour the two bigger parks we have in town. So that's what I'm gonna go do. Since the one park I can actually do on my motorcycle, we're gonna go hit up Ta-Ha-Zouka Park. Now it was founded in this year right here, and it actually used to have a zoo, believe it or not. It was a pretty sad little zoo from what I was told. I mean, it was definitely before my time. But when we get there, I will show you where the zoo is. Now, on a positive note, they've been improving the park throughout the years. They've added a couple baseball fields. We used to have, I think there was one inside the park and two outside the park. They've definitely put a lot of money and love into that park. And it is the only off-leash dog recreation area in town. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 baseball fields. So yeah, my first count was a little off. I'll give you an exact number and put an aerial view of it here, right here, now. Well, anyway, this is the back entrance to Ta-Ha-Zouka Park. And Ta-Ha-Zouka actually stands for something, but I can't think of it off the top of my head, so again, I'll put it right here. And just the other day, we got to watch some people fishing out here, because before that, they had stocked this lake. They stocked this lake with trout. I'm not exactly sure how many times a year, but it's more than once and less than 10. Big range there. Anyway. So here we go, we have Ta-Ha-Zouka Park. As you can see, the fountain there. And there is camping here. Oh, is that? I don't think that's good. Are they like filling the lake with water? That's weird. Anyway, they have a tent camping area right over here. The Cowboy Trail also goes by here. I don't know if you've seen the Cowboy Trail. Maybe I've talked about it in the past, but it's a huge long trail here. That I think the head is here in Norfolk, and then it goes all the way to like Valentine. Yeah, there's trout and bluegill out here, and there might be some crappie. There's definitely some bass, and I've caught catfish out of here before, but I don't really know very much about that. Like if they're meant to be out here. And there's always, all year long, there's ducks and geese out here. There's usually a lot more, but this time of year they're, you know, they migrate. So that's what you got for the fish and the birds. And this is your lovely Ta-Ha-Zouka Park. Now we're going to go back around because there's some pretty awesome playground equipment that they've installed. There's this one really cool thing. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it today. It's like an electronic thing, but you got to run around and touch the lights. It's really cool. It's got like a bunch of games on it. So this would be the main entrance of the Ta-Ha-Zouka Park. Now over here you see all the trees and stuff and flower beds. That is where the zoo used to be. That's where the zoo was. I think some of it might have been over here. So this playground here is probably the best one in the whole park. Now, I don't know if you could see it, and if you can't, when I check the video, I'll definitely point it out. Here's the in the park baseball court. And they've got, let's see, they've got these two shelters here for parties and such that you can rent through the city. Relatively reasonable. They've got another one up there, and that one up there is the only one that you can rent and like drink alcohol. So that usually gets used for like corporate parties, or my work party was there one time, and everybody brought like their own coolers and Some people got wasted. I didn't stay around long enough to do anything like that. They got this neat bridge over top of the park, over top of the lake. And I remember as a kid, this park actually used to have koi fish in it, and a ton of them. It's just huge goldfish. So this is our Ta-Ha-Zouka Park. It's one of the bigger parks around Norfolk. Yeah, it's a very beautiful park, especially, you know, later in the spring when all the flowers are in bloom, because they put a lot of flowers around this place and try to make it beautiful. I'm probably going to be coming out here fishing pretty soon. I probably won't make any videos of that because it's just trout. I don't really like trout. I usually just throw them back. I guess in my mind I've never eaten a trout that I liked, so maybe, you know, somebody will change my mind on that. Oh, let's go, I don't know. Yeah, let's go drive by the dog park. I can show you guys that. Big bump. So there is the off-leash dog recreation area. It's used pretty heavily, and actually, yeah, when we had that rainstorm, this place was flooded. We've played with that dog before. So, there you go. That's the overview of Ta-Ha-Zouka Park. I'll put some historical facts in my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I always say, guys, never hold in a fart. And a new saying coming out this year is, never go a day without serving someone else. Cheers!